Hey, welcome to Blossom and Believe. And I'm hiding in the blossom to just get a bit of shade because it's really hot here. But today's lesson is all about true beauty. And I'm giving you a most wonderful true beauty tutorial here in the garden because gardens are where you see so many. Sorry, I thought there was something on my foot. There's so many beautiful plants and flowers in the garden. And we also are natural creatures who exemplify the beauty of God's creation. So, have you ever heard this saying? A woman can never truly be beautiful to a man until she's beautiful to herself. Just take a moment and think about that because there's so many people who want to attract someone, but you don't have very high self-esteem, you're insecure, you're putting on way too much. And you may be bored of hearing it, but listen to what it really causes in your life. The fake hair that looks so amazing that it makes you end up disliking your own hair, the false lashes that are so long and so beautiful in your eyes that make you never ever appreciate your own lashes, the breast implants that ultimately might look good for a while, but further down the line you have health complications, or you realize they just obscene because you got them too big. And lately, the false buttocks that you don't consider when you start to sit down. Are they always going to look good? Like you've seen so many misshapen ones, but you get the picture. And let's go into the hideous side of these things for a minute. When you keep putting on the fake lashes, your eyes, the skin on your eyes is not designed to absorb the glue. So where do you think it goes? Do you think it just dissolves? No, it's absorbed into your bloodstream. It's going through your body in approximately 27 to 30 seconds through your circulatory system because your skin is porous, and it builds up along with a lot of toxic products you may be using. And a quick side note, I use some wonderful clinically proven high-powered natural products, and if you want to know more about those, I'll put a link below. The breast implants, obviously they burst, not always, sometimes. And when they do, where does all that fluid go? That toxic fluid that if I gave you a cup of it to drink, you'd think I was crazy. You'd be like, I'm not drinking that. So why put that silicone in your body? And furthermore, if you've not yet had children and you want to breastfeed, ooh, it's just like shudders to even think about how that works for the child. Anyway, enough on that note. The point being, we were created just as the Most High wants us to be. And I'm not saying these things lightly. It takes a long time to get to a place of self-acceptance. But the standard for beauty that you've been given, a lot of you, especially in the West, it isn't a true beauty standard. It's business. It's billions. It's marketing. And it's all promoted to make you feel that you're not good enough, you're not beautiful enough, that you need something more. However, when you put on the more, and you think you look beautiful, you think you look like these so-called icons out there that they push in front of you and say, yes, she's the world's most beautiful woman and the world's most desirable woman. Let me tell you, if you're actually looking for a relationship, all these false things that you add on make you some of the world's least desirable women. I'm a mother as well as a woman, and I'm not just speaking for myself, but I know a lot of good mothers that raise good sons. They raise their sons to not see that as beauty, to just see it as fleeting. And unfortunately, some men will just see you as a good time. But a man that's a good man doesn't want an artificial woman. He wants an authentic woman, a woman that he recognizes her when she's going to bed when she's, that she doesn't have to take off a wig and magnetic lashes, or heaven help you if you've got the long-term permanent ones, you know, fake lips that are eventually going to deflate, nails that are going to reveal super damaged nails underneath from all the years of false nails, you know, maybe you didn't go all the way and get a false butt, but maybe you got the padded panty, maybe you just did too much. Believe me, trust me, if I could look you in the eyes, I would. I'm trying to get close to the camera. Men can see. Whoa, I wish you could see that. A coconut just fell from the tree. Can you see the particles coming my way? It's quite beautiful. I take it as a sign. Like, yes, smash that point, Caroline. They will lust for you and maybe have an encounter with you or a season with you, but they will not marry that. They won't say, I'm going to wife that. Let me take this out of dating. Or if they do, sadly, it might be for the wrong reasons. Like, we'll go into that one further down in the video. But the whole point being, you should enhance what you have. It really begins with you, and I get it. Like, I grew up as a young girl. I didn't have bad acne, but I had chicken pox, and I was left with scars all over my face. And that began a trap of foundation, heavy foundation and stuff. But the problem with that is your skin doesn't really get to heal, sisters, when you keep putting on too much. If you do have problem skin, because you might be there thinking, Caroline, it's easy for you to say all this, but I'm not confident about my skin. But your skin can never heal covered when it can't breathe. It can't heal when you're putting poisons on it and toxins on it. But what I will say is there are makeup companies that do make makeup that is non-toxic, that doesn't irritate, that is designed to allow your skin to breathe and to heal. And you can have certain cleansing regimes and beauty regimes that are not drastic and make you look like, I'm going to be honest, so many women, you look like you're in drag, straight up. And this is true because you will not, basically you get up earlier than someone you're dating to get your makeup on. You won't let people see you without makeup. Listen, if I was to go inside, I don't mind if you saw. I would just have to take off some lipstick and some mascara. Oh, a touch of blush, very faint. But I keep it all as close to my skin tones and just use it to accentuate. So I don't do false lashes, but for videos, I do like to have a bit. I like to be somewhat relatable, but I'm equally comfortable with nothing, absolutely nothing. My hair, you'll see here, for a long time, I wasn't wanting to embrace this going grey journey, so I want to show you I'm not a hypocrite. However, I realised that it wasn't that I didn't want to embrace going grey. I didn't want the grey that would make me look 40 years older than what I am. I actually cannot wait to get the bright, vibrant grey, mostly white hair, and that's what's been happening. If you can see it, it's going that way, and I love it. So I used to use henna, not hair colour, henna, and just keep that radiance, because as well, wearing no makeup, sometimes you might feel more dull as you age, like me. I'm a woman 50 plus, and now I just love my hair. And it's a very simple style, just twisted and tucked, because it's not pulling. But let me quickly read something to you. Don't move. Right, so in Proverbs, not Proverbs, sorry, I was going to read from Proverbs. 1 Peter 3, verse 4, but I will also have to read you verse 3, but 4 is the point. It's about beauty. Rather, it should be that of your inner self, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is of great worth in God's eyes. So in God's eyes, in essence, your high performing contour kit, this, that, it has no value in God's eyes, and nor does it in a good man's eyes. He doesn't want to see that. He won't find that beautiful. What he's going to find beautiful is the way that you live, your values, your principles, your homemaking ability, as well as your ambition. Someone that will be beautiful to his family, his parents, his cousins, his friends, and ultimately his children. That's what he's really looking for. That's the true beauty. And that is the unfading spirit and the quiet, gentle nature. It doesn't mean you can't be loud, it doesn't mean you can't have fun. But the very, very loud woman, you will get a man, but not the kind of man that's you're gonna have an enduring happiness, a marriage that can go through all the seasons of life. No. So the, the, the verse before that is actually wives in the same way. No, sorry. This is the verse before. Your beauty should not come from outward adornments such as elaborate hairstyles and the wearing of gold jewelry or fine clothes. And then it goes on to say, rather, it should be that of your inner self. So, this is why I'm really, really passionate about people believing in themselves, seeing themselves. You've got to see what's in you and help unveil that and make it very visible and radiant before you can seek for someone else to be attracted to you. Are you attracted to you? Do you see all the things in yourself that you want someone to see in you and desire you for? But more importantly, do you see the beauty that God bestowed to you? Not just when you were born, as you evolved, or did you cover it? Because as well, the more you cover it and you send through that energy and that feeling of don't like this, that's another reason why your skin might not thrive, why your hair might not grow, why you might not be pleased with the way you look, because you just send out that energy to everything in you and your cells and your spirit. So you don't get the abundance of that, and you just literally get what you feel. I have to move from this spot. I am sweating beyond sweating. Can you see it? But I just want to show you more natural beauty. Flowers don't wear makeup, nor do animals. They're all God's creation, but they're here for us as meat, as resources, as materials to support our life. So, not specifically these orchids, although there are some orchids that the Chinese use as medicine and they're wonderful. But there are so many, like for example, beetroot. You can dehydrate beetroot and add oil, like jojoba oil, castor oil, and you can turn that into lipstick or rouge. You can get corn flour or mallow flowers, make sure they're organic, and just mince them into a fine powder, and you can turn those into eye makeup. You can get charcoal and castor oil and you can make mascara. And if you're not inclined to do that, oh, this is so much better, this shade, that's fine because you can buy these things. But what you can't buy is self love, self appreciation, self respect. If you don't already have it, you can get there. Just join me on a journey to really revealing the true beauty of you, because a lot of the time people don't see it in themselves. Others see it and they don't believe it. But when you put the Most High first and the Holy Spirit is allowed to really come to the fore, you get to see these things within yourself. But you can't look at it through society's eyes, or else you absolutely never ever get there. So, yeah, I think that's all for today. Do let me know, especially even those of you that are in a place where you do love yourself and you know that in order to truly love yourself or anyone, you have to love God first. Let me know in the comments if you've done that journey and share that with the community in the comments. And for those of you that are struggling, reach out to me. You can probably hear the beautiful ocean behind me. Can you see it? Yeah, so reach out to me. And another thing as well that I'll add, that helps us to buy into beauty is having a beautiful surrounding. And to attain a beautiful surrounding is also a journey. So these are my surroundings. It's truly beautiful. It cultivates the right mindset, the right spirit set, the right soul set. But when you wake up each day, you wake up, it doesn't have to be the ocean, but it doesn't even have to be a big garden. Just having a space where you pray, contemplate, meditate, reflect, all of that. That brings beauty into your life. But I'd love to share more with you. So meet me off here on my website, subscribe so we can share more. I do Zoom sometimes, retreats, coaching. So join me. And more importantly, join the community, join the sisterhood. Okay, then. So blessings and beauty to you in the name of the Most High. Bye.